Hey everybody, how's it going? What's up? We're playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and as you play the game, you may have noticed that Cal Kestis may need to top up his health every now and then, and sometimes there just isn't enough of those Kool-Aids to go around. That's why in this video we guide you through to finding all 10 STIM canisters. The first 2 cans are included as you meet your first robo friend on Bogano, but there are actually 2 more STIM cans on Bogano. From the Mantis, follow down the path where you first meet BD1, then climb the vines. Go to the left where you jump over a few pillars of rocks, whack a few weeds and bugs, then wall run to the other side to find a hole in the ground. Jump down and grab the stim, and that'll be STIM can number 3. For STIM can number 4, you'll have to go to Zepho. Once on Zepho, go past the 2 giant rats fighting over a stormtrooper, and when you get over to the area where a bunch of rats start popping up from the ground, make sure you take a good look to the right of for a cave. This cave is actually a derelict hangar. Simply explore the cave until you find the STIM can, and that'll be STIM number 4. STIM number 5 will require you to go back to Bogano and have learned the Jedi power force push. This one should be easy enough to retrieve. Once you land on Bogano, head down a set of stairs right outside the Mantis near the landing bay. You'll find a similar pressure plate like mechanism that you found within the Zepho ruins. Simply use the force to push the giant ball onto the pressure plate and watch the door open. Grab STIM number 5 and continue on your journey. STIM number 6 can also be found on Zepho. However, there are 2 ways for you to obtain it, and depending on how far you've progressed, STIM number 6 is going to require you to learn a few things first. At the bare minimum, you'll need to have learned force pull. The other thing you need to learn is the Jedi flip, or more commonly known as double jump. The earliest you can obtain STIM number 6 is after you've gone through the Zepho ruins, after you face off against Trilla. This is where you learn how to use force pull. After exiting the ruins, you'll find yourself outside the Imperial dig site. Just wall run across until you reach the interior and take the elevator down. That is if you've unlocked this shortcut. This will take you to the bridge where you fight a bunch of stormtroopers. Now follow down the path, go past the purge trooper, and swing across the broken bridge. Continue on and swing up to ride the gust of wind onto a rocky path, and you'll find your STIM can. Alternatively, if you already have the Jedi flip, you can obtain the STIM can by going through the ice caves of Zepho. From the huge ogre creature, look over to a huge space with vines hanging around it. You'll have to Jedi jump and then force pull the vines until you reach the other side. STIM number 7. This one is kind of hard to reach. It's located within the Imperial dig site, and the easiest way to navigate to it is to find your way to the bridge where you fight a bunch of stormtroopers. Clear the area and look around for a zipline that goes upward. This is actually a shortcut that leads to the entrance of the Imperial dig site. But STIM can number 7 is hidden behind a door on a platform right before you end up at the dig site entrance. This means you'll have to jump off a little bit early by pressing the dodge button and land perfectly onto the platform. Once there, break open the door and take your reward. STIM can number 8. So on your second visit to Kashyyyk, you'll eventually work your way to meet up with the Wookiee leader Tarful. After swimming through the wreckage of an LAAT gunship, you'll reach a dock with a bouncy lungflower and vines to climb. Turn around, facing back the way you came, and look up. You'll see a series of 2 other lungflowers. Use them to bounce yourself continually up to the top of the tree, being careful about landing on each one. Bounce your way up to the top, and your reward is a STIM crate. STIM number 9. You'll have to head back to Zepho for this STIM, and go through the shipwreck. Once inside, you can't miss it. Navigate your way out of the shipwreck and beat up some stormtroopers. The last room will have some stormtroopers fighting one of the ogres. Clear this room and exit to find the stim crate waiting for you on your way out. The wreckage will also contain a lot of collectibles, so make sure you make a clean sweep of the area. Stim can number 10. This is our last stim. So towards the end of Dathomir, near the Nightmare Ruins, make a right and follow the path from there. You'll encounter a mini-boss, and moving forward, you'll come across a few of the undead Night Sisters. Fight your way through, and by the end of the detour, a stim crate will be waiting for you. Alright everybody, there you go, all 10 stim canisters in your possession. Boss fights will now be a whole lot easier with these, and so I hope this was useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.